How much money in your pocket monthly will make you a happy camper? And so he chewed on it, and I might have had to clarify the definition. Yeah, so this comes in every month automatically. You just wake up and get to do what you want every day. So you get to do what you want, take the vacations you want.
You're listening to 5 Hour Real Estate Week, where you'll learn to consistently buy real estate in only 5 hours a week. So if you're ready to invest in real estate, achieve financial freedom, and own the lifestyle you deserve, even with your job, this is the show for you. Now, here's your host, Mike Butler.
All right. Hello there. Again, Mike Butler. And today's topic, this session, we're going to talk about what is your happy camper number? Now, I've been teaching and training for well over 20 years. And over 20 years ago, when I would get invited to speak around the country, I did a little research. And so I would ask folks this question, okay? How much money in your pocket monthly will make you a happy camper? Now, some people had to clarify the question a little bit. So let's say this. So simply put, how much money monthly will cover all of your cost of living expenses, plus allow you to do the things that you want to do in life. For example, take your vacations that you want to do. Allow you to get up every day and pursue the passions that you dream about spending more time doing, whether it's family, gardening, it doesn't matter, okay? But how much money in your pocket monthly will allow you to do that? Now, I was kind of shocked. And 20 years ago, even in Los Angeles, number one answer was $10,000. And that kind of shocked me because I guess I'm an overachiever. I really wanted a lot more. I guess back when I got started, I thought I would want to compete with Donald Trump or something. But anyway, so get this. So that was over 20 years ago. Now, last March, I was in Memphis, Tennessee for the Single Family Rental Summit, and I had Keith Olone, my assistant, who's now in Hawaii and doing very good. He went with me to that event, and there was a Memphis investor who'd been investing for about 10 years, and he wanted me to autograph my book that he had purchased. So he brought it up, came up to me and said, "Hey, Mike, will you autograph my book for you?" Absolutely. Yeah, so I autographed his book for him, and I said, "Hey, Keith, watch this." So I talked to him. He said he's been investing for about 10 years. I can't remember how many doors he had or something like that. And I said, "Hey, Ralph, how much money in your pocket monthly will make you a happy camper?" And so he chewed on it, and I might have had to clarify the definition. Yeah, so this comes in every month automatically. You just wake up and get to do what you want every day. So you get to do what you want, take the vacations you want. And guess what his answer was? The same as 20 years ago. So $10,000 is what he said. So $10,000 a month in my pocket would make me a happy camper. I was kind of shocked. Okay, so what this tells me, and this is majority of investors, okay? Perhaps it even worked for you as well, but the big majority, I'm going to say 97%, up there. I didn't measure it to that detail, but folks don't want to compete with Donald Trump. All they want is to have enough money coming in while they sleep, while they're on the beach, while they're on vacation, while they're doing whatever they want to do, help the elderly or the homeless or feed the poor, whatever it is that you want to do, play in the garden. And I was kind of shocked. So 20 years, it's still the same number. So let's break this down. And this fits in perfectly, okay, on achieving your goal and to do it safely in 3 to 5 years. So if you want $10,000 in your pocket monthly, we're going to pretend like you're going to invest in Mayberry, USA, including my city. Okay, so here's how we're going to do it. I like Fred Flintstone because he's got 3 fingers. I can do the math pretty daggone simple. So let's say that you have those 20 nice rental houses and you got them paid for, and you do it in 3 to 5 years. You do it safely in 3 to 5 years without ever going to a bank. So watch this. So each house, okay, rents for $1,000. Now, your market might be a little bit different, but just hear me out here, okay? Each house rents for $1,000. I'm going to allow 50% for the cost to operate it when it's paid for. But if you self-manage, it's really 30%. And if you hire a property management company, it would be 40%. But I'm going to be even more conservative and allow for 50. Okay, so $1,000, and if we allow 50% for things like a management fee, 1/12 of the property tax, 1/12 of the property insurance, maintenance and repair, well, that would leave at 50%. That means you've got $500. That's not counting extra income that you're going to get on that. So if you got $500 coming in on each house, now how many houses do you have? 20. Okay, 20 rentals, and you're going to net $500 a month. That's $10,000 a month, each and every month, whether you're on the beach, a cruise, whatever it is that you're doing, okay? And that's pretty doable. That does not seem like it's a far-fetched dream, does it? I don't think so. And I think everyone, including you, can achieve that and do it safely, okay, in 3 to 5 years when you take the proven, effective systems that work. Okay, and I'm just super pumped up and excited about that. And you might say, but Mike, rentals don't work in my town. Well, that's fine. Okay, so here's what you do. So if you're in California and Los Angeles, you can't buy a house and get any kind of positive cash flow on it because the numbers don't work. But here's what I see a lot of California investors doing. They're going out here somewhere in the United States and they're searching for a Mayberry. Okay. So my town is a Mayberry. So our property taxes are reasonable and low, and we have less headaches with government than you might have in places like New York City or Chicago or Los Angeles. My good friend Jane Garvey, who runs a Creative Chicago Investors Association, she actually tells her members, do not buy any rental property in the city of Chicago. Okay, don't do that, because they're anti-landlord. So you could buy a house in my hometown and the numbers will work for you. That is awesome. And this is how you can get your happy camper number. And if you want to bump it up a little bit, that's okay. Maybe you want $15,000 a month. It's up to you. But the point is, identify what your happy camper number is, and then you're going to simply take it by the rents of the houses that you're going to buy, the rental houses, and you can cipher that up. So $1,000 rent, 20 houses, $500 times 20 houses, that's $10,000 a month. So there you go. That finishes up this one. Chew on it, think about it, and remember, life does not have a pause button or rewind button, so it's up to you to take action and make things happen. Adios. See you on the next one.
Glad you joined us for another episode of 5 Hour Real Estate Week. The best thing you can do now is put this information to action. To help you get started, Mike created a free resource for you called How to Buy 50 Houses a Year, Even with Your Job. Download it now by going to mikebutler.com/50 houses. And we'll see you on the next episode.